Good morning. I want to talk to you about something that I am learning. I'm just learning, okay? And I was reading in Luke chapter 11 out of the NIV version of the Bible today, and it's a place where it is recorded that Jesus' disciples, they asked Jesus to teach them how to pray, and they say, John's disciples have learned how to pray from him. Would you teach us how to pray? And Jesus is more than happy to do that, and he teaches them what has commonly become known or called the Lord's Prayer, and that is really, really good. And because now disciples of Christ have been praying that prayer for over 2,000 years. When he finishes talking right there, he's not done with the thought, though, about how to pray. He goes on to tell them a parable of a man who had company come in, and so at midnight, he goes to one of his neighbors, and he begins knocking on the door, and he is saying, you need to get up, I need some bread to feed my company. And the man's like going, I'm in bed, my kids are in bed, I'm not getting up. But then it says this is an incredible term. It says, but because of his shameless audacity, the man finally gets up and gives him the bread. Shameless audacity. In other words, he takes this bold risk, and Jesus is encouraging us to take bold risks in our prayer and to do it without shame, because we have a relationship with the one whom we're asking. Because of his shameless audacity, the man gets up and gives him the bread that he is looking for. And then Jesus goes on to say, so I want you to ask and keep asking. I want you to seek and keep seeking. I want you to knock and keep knocking. He's saying that there's something when it comes to our prayer that I believe is very important, and that is persistence. We are to pray shamelessly audacious prayers, and we are to keep after it until we get what we have asked for. I know that sounds a bit much, but it's not a bit much. It's how Jesus taught his disciples to pray. So I am going to be praying some shamelessly audacious prayers today. I'm going to take bold risks in my prayer life today. I'm not going to pray safe prayers that could have come to pass anyway. I'm going to pray prayers that the only way that they could come to pass is that the living God answers those prayers. And I'm going to keep asking and keep seeking and keep knocking. That's how Jesus taught us to pray. So, what am I learning? I'm learning to pray shamelessly audacious prayers, and I encourage you to do the same. We have a relationship with God. We need not be ashamed, and we can take bold risks because you know why? Because he loves us. Pray shamelessly audacious prayers today. At least that's what I'm going to do. Bless you and have a great day.